Bonjour. So this will be the final video for this chapter. It is fairly short, as I told you in the very beginning, and we will look at we are on page 148 now. This is J'apprends le cours. We looked at agrandissement et réduction yesterday. Today we'll look at effet sur les longueurs et les angles, very short, and then effet sur les aires et les volumes, which is also a very short thing. So let's start here. See, when you do an enlargement or reduction, the angles are conserved. Conservation des angles et effet sur les longueurs. So les longueurs sont toutes multipliées par k. So where if you go from, say, if I have a triangle with three sides, 3, 5, 6 like that, and I reduce it to say half. I'm taking half for the sake of convenience. So this side will become 3, this side will become 2.5, it was 5, will become 2.5, this side was 3, it will become 1.5. And let's say if we had an hauteur there, H, that hauteur will also become half. So if in this triangle, if I had anything, if I drew a mediatrice or bisectrice, anything, and you measure the length of that, it would also become half. Every single measurement, that is measurement of distance in this triangle, will become half. Not only the sides, but anything you drew. If you draw an hauteur from, say, here to this side, which will probably come outside the triangle, that length of the hauteur will also become half here. So this we know, that if we have a square from the previous video, if you have 2 units here, this will become 4 units so everything will become multiplied by k. Similarly here, when we did a reduction, AB will, if you have a k of 0.5, rapport de réduction, then you'll get A prime B prime is equal to half of this, 0.5 times this. So all the lengths will be multiplied by k in enlargement or reduction. Then 2, les mesures des angles ne changent pas. That means whenever you reduce or enlarge a figure, none of the angles change. So say if I have got this ABC triangle, when I reduce it to A dash, B dash, C dash, these angles of the triangle, this angle remains the same here, this angle remains the same here, this angle remains the same here. So angles do not change. So I also have it here. If I have, this is my original and this is my after reduction, all the angles remain the same. Similarly, if I go from here to here, which is an enlargement, the angles remain the same. This is all that is meant. So whatever be the figure, the angles will remain the same. Now here we can come to an interesting thing, that if you enlarge something by the figure, by a ratio k, by a factor k, then it is this, if you go from this to this, it is going using a factor of 1 over k. Let me get that in focus. 1 over k. So if your k is equal to 2, that is k is you're doubling the size, then if you go from here to here, then you're 1 over 2, that you're taking half of the size. Suppose you make it 8 times bigger, then from here to here, it's a reduction of 1 over 8. This is a fairly simple thing. Okay. Now we come to this part of the lesson, of the video. Effet sur les aires et les volumes. Dans un agrandissement ou réduction de rapport K, l'aire d'une surface est multipliée par K carré. It's not K, it's K carré. We'll explain what this is. And similarly, le volume d'un solide est multiplié par K cube. So when the size increases by k, the area increases by k square. And if it is a 3-dimensional figure, when the size increases by k, the volume of that 3-dimensional figure, like a pyramid or a cylinder or a parallelepiped, increases by k cube. Let's take an example. So I have a rectangle, one side A, one side B. Let's increase this. let's enlarge this by a factor of k. So we get this side will become k into b, that side will become k into a. These are rectangles. So what is the area of this rectangle? Area is a into b, air original. I wrote original to mean the original figure. And this air final is, what is the area of this? It's ka fois a fois ka fois b, ka fois a fois ka fois b, this side into this side. So ka we put on one side, we say ka carré fois ab. But ab is what the original area was. So even though we increase the size by a factor of k, the area increased by ka carré. This is ka carré into air original. And this works for any figure. It need not be for just a figure that is a rectangle. So here I've drawn, or I've tried to draw a figure, and I've enlarged it slightly. Ignore the fact that it is not exactly the same, but I've enlarged it slightly. The shape is not exactly the same because it's freehand drawing. And if I say size has changed by a factor of k, then the area of this figure and this figure, the area will have changed by a factor of k square. So let's say that this and this, the k is equal to 1.2. That means I made this 1.2 times bigger than this. Then the area will become, the area of this will be 1.2 into 1.2, which is 1.44. The area of this will be 1.44 times more than this. Okay, so that brings us to the first in-video problem. So I have this figure here. I've intentionally drawn a little circle on top, part of a circle, and I say this distance AB is 10. Let's say 10 units. I don't specify centimeters or millimeters, just say 10 units. And I reduce it to this. In reducing the figure, the area has got reduced to 1/3. So whatever is the area of this, the area of this is 1/3 the area of that. My question is, find A dash B dash. Find the length of this. Think about this. You have to use this information, or basically l'air d'une surface est multiplié par k carré. So I want you to find out A dash B dash. Similarly, now we have done for area, let's do for volume. Le volume d'une solide est multiplié par k cube. So here we have volume. Let's take a parallelepiped. My drawing is again freehand, so it's not very good. One side is A, one side is B, one side is C. So the volume is volume initial A fois B fois C. Then I increase the size or change the size by a factor of k. This will become Kb, this will become Ka, this will become Kc. Then the total volume will be, final volume will be Ka for Kb for Kc. I take all the Kas together, and the Ka cube for ABC. But ABC was the volume initial. So you will get Ka cube for volume initial. And this will work for any figure, any three-dimensional figure, a pyramid, a cylinder, whatever. I mean, if you took, if you took this thing and you calculated the volume of this thing and then you enlarged it 2 times, then the volume of the enlarged one will be 2 into 2 into 2 will become 8 times. 2, the cube is 8. So this is all the lesson for this chapter. Now I want you, so in this video there is only one in-video problem, this one. Please do this and send it to me. It should take you about 30 seconds to do that. Now this page 149, has got some problems. Again, you see red over orange. The number is written in red over a background of orange. It means that these are worked out problems. So you can read how they do this problem here. More importantly, I would like you to do problems 2, 3 and 4 for yourself. 2, 3 and 4 for yourself. And because it is red over orange, these are worked out problems, and you can check them at the back of the book to see whether you've done it correctly. Now very importantly, remember in this chapter they are not talking about centre d'homothétie. They simply say, you say, construire une réduction dans le rapport 0,8 de ce triangle rectangle. So they say just take k est égal à 0,8 and just draw this triangle, reduce the triangle by a factor of 0.8. So here they don't give you point O, so here you can just draw it any way you like, anywhere you like, on the side, bottom, anywhere. This whole chapter, the concept of centre d'homothétie is not present. It will come in later chapters, but I thought it is right to introduce it at this point itself. So in this chapter, when we do all these problems, there are not many problems, I think it only goes to problem number 59. You will, whenever you are asked to enlarge or reduce a figure and draw it, there is no centre d'homothétie provided and you can draw it in any position. Okay? Okay. So we will, okay, let's have a look at some of these problems here. On réduit une figure dans le rapport 0,2. That means we made it 0.2 times its original size. Par combien est multiplié son R? So if this is k is equal to 0.2, the R will be 0.2, the rapport of the R, ka carré, will be 0.2 into 0.2, which will give 0.04. So that's the answer for this problem, 0.04. You can try this problem also, problem 13 and problem problem 10. These have got answers at the back of the book and you can see whether you can do them correctly. Basically this whole page you have to do problems orally. These are so simple. For example here, le disque orange est un agrandissement du disque vert. Quel est le rapport d'agrandissement? So this you are enlarging to this. This is radius is 0.6 cm. Here radius is 1.2 cm. So what is le rapport d'agrandissement? This is 1.2 divided by 0.6. The rapport is k is equal to 2. You're just doubling the size of the disc. Similarly, here they say, voici deux losanges. L'un est-il l'agrandissement de l'autre? Expliquez. They're saying that you have two losanges, in English rhombus. Is one the enlargement of another? What would your answer be? The answer is very clearly no, because the angles have changed. See, this one is such a narrow angle. Here you don't have that narrow angle. So if you have an enlargement or reduction of any figure, the angles will not change. So this is obviously not an enlargement of that. That is not an enlargement of this. Okay? Okay. So I think I'll stop here. And so you send me the answer to the in-video problem. And then tomorrow we will start doing problems from here. I will give you problems to do. Okay, I stop here.